Today is Tuesday, July 26th. I'm going to try to make this a very quick look at what is happening at the Griffith Homestead garden. The beans have about had it. I see a little bit of bean there and a little bit of bean there. But they pretty much had it. I just finished cleaning up around the cucumbers. Now the cucumbers are doing better, knock on wood, than they have done ever before. And I'm going to have to remember to get this variety of cucumber next year and plant even more of it, because I could probably be selling these if I had more to sell. You know, it's kind of silly trying to sell one or two if you don't have any more. The co-op is less likely to buy just a couple than they would be, say, a pound or a pound and a half or 2 pounds or whatever. Anyway, they're coming along very well. Matter of fact, when I cleared all the weeds out from under here, I found one that was ready to pick. Alright, the Cherokee purple tomatoes. Obviously, there's a lot of weeding I have yet to do. I have gotten so slack on the weeding, had too many other things going on. Anyway, the Cherokee purple tomatoes are coming along. I've been getting a few of them, but these do not produce, see, like right here, it'll produce buds, and then it'll start to flower, and the flowers will die. Now, look like this one's actually going to make it. But anyway, these do not produce nearly as much as the mortgage lifters did. So, even though they are very popular, I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to grow them next year. Now this plant over here at the end is actually has more tomatoes on it than any of the others. And I've been getting a few out of here, just not nearly as many as I was hoping. Let me see if I'll deal with that in a minute. The sweet peppers, the Jimmy Nardelli, they have been doing pretty well, considering they got kind of chewed back for a while, but now they're making a comeback. And a friend of mine who had some said that they were some of the yummiest sweet peppers she'd ever had. Now see, they start out green, but when they are ripe, they're actually red. Kind of like the Marconis that I had last year. Anyway, they're coming along pretty well. The strawberries are pretty much kaput for the year. I'm not even going to mess around over there. The Roma tomatoes, oh, I've got some to be picked over here. Yes, I know, the whole place has gotten out of hand. Hold on a second. Ooh, I can't pull that thing out. It's a small tree, and I'm trying to get it out there. The Roma tomatoes, well, that one looks very unhappy. But some of these plants look very happy. And yes, they do get picked at that stage because they come off very easily. And that keeps down the chances of keeps down the chances of stink bugs getting to them. And I have seen a few stink bugs this year. Matter of fact, I just caught a couple in the act of procreating and got them both and squashed them both. Ah, how romantic. They died together. These are the hot peppers. The Hungarian yellow wax hot peppers. These had been eaten completely down. All the leaves were gone off of it. And now they're making a comeback. And they're looking happy and they're producing. And I need to, obviously there's weeds everywhere. Well, mostly it's grass, if you want to call that weeds. Everywhere. The potatoes. Potatoes are kaput. We just had some really heavy rain, and then some times of drought, but you know, you can only do so much when you got a lot of rain. And I just saw something moving around back in there, and I don't know what it was. And it's not Shiloh, because he's right here. Oh well, anyway. So I think they're kaput. This tomato cage here actually has some surprise, there we go, some surprise asparagus that cropped up there. I got that over in that blue tomato cage over there too. Anyway, the cantaloupe. The cantaloupe are trying to make a comeback after being destroyed. And this one right here looks like it's being pretty successful. I just hope I'll actually get some cantaloupe out of here this summer, and there's no telling, because we're into late July already, so there's no telling what we will or will not get. This one's making a pretty good comeback. This one's not doing too badly. I just don't know what to expect out of them right now, though. Anyway, and the zucchini, the squash vine borers have gotten most of them. That one, yeah, that one's dead from the squash vine borers, or is it? Well, let's see. Yeah, it is all but dead. This one is the only one that's really doing well. And as I was doing some weeding, I discovered that this one was actually doing pretty well. So, you see I got it cleared real nicely around there. Anyway, like I said, the cucumbers are probably doing the best of anything in here, which is a pleasant surprise, because previous years I've had no luck with cucumbers. And I need to look up what variety I got here. Obviously it's a pickling cucumber variety. Need to look up what it is and remember to get it again next year. And plant more of them. I actually planted a whole row. And you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Seriously? That's 4 plants. I know there was a 5th one came up and then died. But out of 4 plants, we've been getting a pretty good amount of cucumbers. So I'm going to get something like some more of this netting, or make some kind of a lattice work, and we'll be growing some more of those next year. Next year will be a whole different setup, because I'm going to make things more compact. I'm going to expand the strawberries due to popular demand, and we'll see what we can get going next year. Could be very interesting and exciting. That's what's happening today in the Griffith Homestead garden. Y'all have a great day.